Especially if 70 degrees is your type of sweater weather. Well, that's your forecast for this afternoon. This morning off to a cool, crisp start already. 58 degrees here in News 2, 57 Mount Pleasant. Over in the Holy City, we're sitting at 57 as well. Murrells Inlet, a touch cooler even, down to 55. And our sunrise at 7:26 this morning. That means that we still have time to drop just a touch before we reach that point. But overall, 50s to kick off today. A much different story than what we've seen for the past couple of days. On our satellite and radar right now, we are dry, but we are seeing a few passing clouds through our skies. I'm expecting those to clear out as we head throughout the rest of the day. But our big story of the day today is going to be the threat for some coastal flooding. Coming up at 7 a.m. here in just a little while, we have a coastal flood advisory in effect. That's until 11 a.m. this morning. Our high tide just before 9 a.m. That is very close to 7 feet. So what that means is along the coastline here throughout the low country, we could see some moderate flooding possible. Some of those roads that typically do become flooded could see some road closures this morning. So just something to be aware of as you head out the door early on today. Throughout the rest of the day, though, like I mentioned, expecting to see quite a bit of sunshine, looking absolutely phenomenal by the afternoon hours. Those winds are going to be coming out of the north-northeast. That is our cool air direction, so really pulling in this cooler fall-like brand of air, and on top of that, feeling pretty dry as well, comfortable as we head throughout the day. So temperature-wise, by the later morning hours, we're going to be sitting in the 60s. By midday, we're going to be even in the mid-60s, and then for your afternoon, close to 70 degrees for your high temperature. So cool and comfortable here at home, but something heating up sure is the tropics. Out in the Atlantic Ocean, we have one system that is pretty promising. It has a high chance of formation, 80% chance of becoming a named storm over the 5-day window, and then another one has only a 30% chance, so that's on the lower end of the spectrum. Still, two areas to watch. The tropics staying active once again. Today for your Saturday, expect a high of 70 degrees, mostly sunny. Get outdoors, enjoy it. It's looking phenomenal, but it is a little breezy. We have a small craft advisory in effect for those coastal waters. For your Sunday, 76 degrees for the high. Our average for this time of year is 77, so that is just spot on. You can't get better than that. Through the upcoming days thereafter, we're going to be back in the 80s, so just a touch above average for this time of year. Out of the islands and beaches today, what you can expect to see is that high of 70 as well. Mostly sunny.